Hi students, in the last video we discussed about the types of warehouses. In this video we will learn about first in first out storage system and last in first out storage system. Let us start with understanding what first in first out or FIFO means. So FIFO is an inventory management method where the oldest inventory items are sold or used first. This approach is based on the assumption that products with the earliest purchase dates are also the first to be sold. Now let us have a look at the key features. Number one is the inventory flow, where older stock is utilized before newer stock. Example, in food items, older items are expected to go bad before the newer items. Hence, older items will be consumed before newer items. Second is valuation. So valuation is a process of determining the current worth or value of a company. Let's try to understand this using an example. Suppose you are a plastic chair seller. You purchase them on a lower cost and sell them on a higher cost. Currently, you have 2000 chairs in your stock, out of which 1000 chairs were bought last year and 1000 chairs were bought this year. In the last year, cost of one chair was 500 rupees, whereas in this year you bought each chair for rupees 600. So the value of chairs with you is 500 into 1000 equals to 5 lakh for the chairs bought last year, and 600 into 1000 is equal to 6 lakh for the chairs bought this year. Hence, the total value of chairs is 5 plus 6 equals to 11 lakhs. Now, if we sell 1000 chairs, all the chairs of the last year will be gone, and we will need to replenish it with the chairs of this year that cost rupees 600 per piece. Now the inventory value will become 2000 into 600 is equals to 12 lakhs. The next key feature is profitability, which means ability of a business to generate profit. Assume that selling price of a chair is rupees 800. Now taking reference from the example given in the previous point, cost of the chair that were bought in the last year was 500. Hence the profit for these chairs will be 800 minus 500 equals to 300 compared to the profit on the chair bought this year, which is 800 minus 600 equals to 200. And the last is tax implication. Since we saw that older inventory yielded us higher profits, these higher profits will attract higher taxes. Now let us understand the benefits of FIFO. First is the reduced wastage. Assume that there is one perishable business. It is always helpful to send earlier material first, as there are chances of it getting bad. Hence, the chances of wastage reduces. Second is that it helps in showing the correct value of inventory, as we discussed earlier. What are the drawbacks? One is the higher tax implication. This also we have discussed earlier. And second is more complexity. Because you need to retrieve the older material from rear of your warehouse, which increases the complexity of the process. Let us start with understanding what last in first out or LIFO means. LIFO is an inventory method where the most recently purchased inventory items are sold or used first. This method assumes that the latest inventory is the first to be sold. Let us have a look at the key features. Number one is the inventory flow, where newer stock is utilized before older stock. Number two is the valuation. Using the example of chairs from FIFO, if we had sold 1000 chairs, those chairs will be the chairs bought in this year, and the backfilled inventory will be of the same year. Hence, the value of chairs will be 500 into 1000 for the chairs bought in the last year plus 600 into 1000 for the chairs backfilled in this year is equals to 11 lakhs. This inventory value will remain the same till we sell more than 1000 chairs. Third is profitability, which will be lower in LIFO as we saw that it was higher in FIFO. And fourth is tax implications. Since profitability is lower in LIFO, tax implication will be less. Let's see what are the benefits and drawbacks of LIFO. Number one drawback is higher wastage because it increases the risk of inventory become obsolete. And second is valuation. Older inventory remains on the balance sheet. What are the benefits? One is the lower tax liability, and second, the complexity. It may require less sophisticated inventory tracking systems. What are the key takeaways of this video? We learned FIFO, its features, benefits, and drawbacks. We also understood LIFO, features, benefits, and drawbacks. In the next video, we will be discussing storage optimization techniques. Thank you.